Hello everyone, I'm Anna Vanila. Welcome to my channel Anna Vanila Arts, where I share absolutely everything that I know, everything that I've learned over the years, everything that I've experienced and have knowledge about, I share with you. And from drawing, knitting, knotting, crocheting, all sorts of other things like that. And in this particular video that I'm doing now, we are talking about the hat knitted with acrylic yarn with this beautiful stretchy pattern. I've got 84 loops on my needles. My needles are number 5 and it's unisex. This hat is totally unisex. It could be for the man in your life, for your brother, for your boyfriend, for anyone, even for a woman. If you like black, it would suit anyone. That's why this hat, I call it unisex. So the first loop we transfer it on the right needle. Second loop we need is a purl stitch. Then we count 1, and behind one stitch, one loop, we grab the yarn like so, and then the same loop we knit it together with the front stitch. Release, purl stitch. Now it's time to knit after one purl, one loop, and then so we grab the yarn from behind to the front, and then inside we knit the second loop. From the same loop we make 2 loops. So purl stitch, we count 1, behind the 1 we grab the yarn, then we knit this one, and only then release from the left needle. Purl stitch, we count 1, pull the yarn, and then we knit the same loop to create 2 stitches. 1 purl stitch, and when you knit this stitch, you knit it with a front stitch like so. I hope this color makes clear to you how the pattern works, how the pattern is made. I hope you can see it clearly on this camera. On my pictures doesn't look that clear, but I hope the pattern at least intrigues you, because it's quite beautiful pattern that this hat has. And until the end of this row we knit the same way. Now this is the second row, second and last row for this pattern. We pick up the first loop without knitting it. We just transfer it on the right needle, and the last loop in the row, we always, on the front and on the back, we always knit it with a purl stitch. Now, so we transfer the loop onto the right needle, then we see a group of 2 stitches, a group of 2 loops, and we knit these 2 loops together with a purl stitch. Then we see front stitch, we knit front stitch. We see 2 purl stitches, you knit 1 purl stitch, both of them as a purl stitch, front stitch, 2, from 2 we make 1 purl stitch, front stitch, from 2 we make 1 purl stitch, front stitch, from 2 we make a purl stitch, 1 first right stitch, front stitch, purl stitch, purl stitch, front stitch, purl stitch, front stitch. And the same way we knit the whole row at this reversed level, row. So you repeat the first row, which I've shown you, plus the second row, and you will achieve this pattern which we have on the front of the hat, which is fantastic. It's tactile, it's kind of intriguing. You can feel the pattern is very nice. And don't forget, this is a unisex hat, so it should work for anyone. Hello everyone, again and again. I have finished this hat finally, and as you can see, it's unisex, is thick, is quite sturdy and quite stretchy, and it suits women and men, just about anybody. And I think it's fantastic. The crown here is finished nicely. You see the circle here. The pattern is easy to make, easy to knit. As you can see from my video, it's a very easy knitting from beginning to the end. This is the stitched part of the hat, which you barely can notice here. I've stitched it here at the back, the odds and ends. This is supposed to be the back of a hat, this is the front of a hat. This hat is certainly warmer than actually being used for summertime. It could be good for autumn and spring, maybe even in heavy winters. What I like about this yarn in particular, it has got sparkles, and it sparkles quite nicely with the light. It catches the light quite nicely. I have made this hat for a man, so I hope he's going to like it. I hope it will suit him well. I hope he will like it. I hope he will wear it this winter, possibly. And this is definitely a unisex hat, and it's tactile, it's fantastic to the touch, and it has like a classical shape to it. Apart from the pattern looks very funky, very fashionable, very stunning. it's just amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I have had a lot of pleasure knitting it. Now let's try and wear it on my mannequin. This is how it looks like on my mannequin. It covers the ears nicely. It covers the forehead. It covers the ears. This is at the back where you can't see the stitch. This is the crown, which is a bit loose. If you have like an updo or something, it should fit nicely with the hair. If you have some sort of ponytail, it will just look fantastic. There is space for it, and I think it's stunning. I think it's fantastic. I've made it in like a couple of hours because it was so easy to knit. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing, and please have a look at my other patterns and let's knit together. I am Anna Vanila. Welcome to my channel, Anna Vanila Arts, and good luck in your crafting.